Okay. Uh, let's go to the process.
Ravindra,
Yes.
I know this one is not part of the training and all those things, but actually, can you please provide us some point, like, what to add in resume?
Sure, sure.
It's very
I'll share
difficult
you.
for us to,
No, I'll share you some sample resumes. Okay, five,
Okay.
6 class resume. So just see that. Okay, just prepare yourself for how you can understand that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For certain, topics you have already told us, that STO processes and previous one, transfer posting. So you have already told us the topics, but questions also, if you tell us, no, it will be better to prepare.
Okay, okay, okay. Sure, sure. Okay, let's go to that periodic invoice plan. So last time we are in periodic invoice plan. So the periodic invoice plan and partial invoice plan, both are the plans we have in the invoice plan. So periodic invoice plan is nothing but like every month defaultly we are paying this much amount. That means the fixed amount we are paying on monthly basis. And partial amount, which is like total lump sum amount, we are dividing multiple payments. Okay, so I'm just creating that the purchase order. So the framework order we need to be create here for this process. Okay, and I'm just entering that all the details which is required. So I'm just planning to do for payments, rental payments. I'm just started rent payments or rental payments, which is like every month. Okay,
Let's selecting FO framework order.
the document type should be framework order.
Okay.
Because we need to be entered the validity to start date and end date. So SAP suggested that there is a one document type, which is framework order FO. That framework order have the validity start and validity end date. Okay. So I'm just entering that all the information which is required, like short text, the pivot quantity and the net price. And because we are not entering the material number, we must be entered that material group and the unit of measure, description. These are all very important, right? So other than that, I'm just entering that the cost centers and all. Okay. Then because this is not receiving to the store location, so not inventory material, so we must be enter some account assignment information. So that I entered the information here. Then in the invoice tab, okay, you can see that there will be evaluated receipt settlement. So make sure that the periodic invoice plan should be activated ERS. So evaluated receipt settlement where you selected in the vendor master record. Okay, if you go to in the purchasing data, you must be selected auto evaluated GR settlement. Okay, and that is one case, and the other one which is we don't have any valid goods receipt here because we are not receiving any goods, so we are just planning to do for a rental payment. We don't need to be entered. Enter that tax code. So make sure that the payment terms information and the tax code information is must and should, because we don't have furtherly there is no invoice here. It is automatically settlement of once the desired dates is reached. So we don't need to be and create the invoice here. So in this case, the payment terms information and the tax information will come from the PO. Then I'll be going with the invoice plan. So I'm just planning to that whether I just plan for the periodic invoice plan or partial invoice plan. Okay, whatever the plan which is convenient to you, what process you are planning to do, you can do that. Okay, if I just go to periodic invoice plan, what will be happen? Okay, between the dates, what you enter the dates, between the dates, the system will be generated that based on the monthly first date or monthly fifth or monthly 30th or how you planning that. Okay, the indicators, the invoice type and all. Based on that, the system will be generating the invoice dates. So the next desired date is 10th, October 10th, November 10th, December 10th, sorry, October 1st, November 1st, December 1st, then January, February, March, like that it will be. Okay. In case if you change this one from monthly first date to maybe if you are planning to pay every month and month end, then you can go and just enter that. Then the system will be calculated automatically that the last date of the calendar. Okay. So that is what you just need to play. So now what system will do based on the invoice dates, okay, the system will check that if there is any open pending invoices needs to be clear. Then the system will be running that MRIS transaction code. Okay, that MRIS transaction code will be is the automatic settlement of the invoice plan. Okay, so here I want to be clear today. Okay, I just put that this is the today date, maybe today or yesterday date, maybe first date. I will just put that. I just want to pay on this first date of the September. Okay, so this is a due. Okay, because I just want to generate the invoice because I'm doing the testing, so I'm just putting that the dates before to that today date to clear these invoices. Okay, is that clear? Any questions here? Okay, so I'm just yeah, please.
This ERS option on invoice tab and the assignment account assignment we have selected K. Is there relation between these?
No, here the one thing which you need to understand that if we are not getting the stock into our store location, you must be use the account assignment category.
Right.
What account assignment category you are using, that is the choice of you. Okay, basically we are doing the cost centers related. Okay, the professional and cost centers needs to be consumed. So someone has to be counted, right? Someone has to run, right? If they have special cost centers who are running these rental payments and all, uh, okay, some separate department they have, then they can enter that cost center.
Yes.
Okay, so basically you must be enter some account assignment category.
So liability should be there. Someone should take a liability of this.
Sorry,
Someone should take.
someone has to take care, right? Finance department have to take care to rental payment. Who is taking these payments and all? Who is paying these amounts?
Correct.
Someone departments have to be take care about that all admin. If suppose admin department is there, so they know that what payment has to do every month, right? So then administrator is the responsible person, right?
Yes.
So you must be enter that who is the taking care about it. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm just click on check and save. This is a purchase order number which I created. Okay, if there is any output you want to be generate, you can generate output. Okay, you can generate output. Okay, by using ME9F. So this was we are discussed in the first class how to generate outputs. Right, I'm just generating the output here. Okay, so then I can see again. I just go and check that the PO. What is the status of this one? So it is green color. So it is processed. Okay, now so what will be happen now when the desired date? What are the dates which you are designed in the invoice plan? Okay, so when it is reaching that, the system will be generating that the invoice automatic settlement invoice will be generated. Okay, so where we can see that we can see in the MRIS. Okay, so MRIS is the transaction code for invoice settlement, invoice plan settlement. Okay, then I'll be going to MRIS. Then I will be enter the PO number. If you have the PO number, you can enter the PO number and item number. And if you have any other information, you can enter that. Then you just first run the text run. Okay, see that if you are getting any problems or not. Okay, so it is giving some error like does not contain the GL account. Okay, so in PO we didn't enter the GL account, so we need to enter the GL account also. I'll go back here. I'll go to MPO purchase order change. Then I'll go to account assessment tab. So here the GL account is not there. So I'll just enter some GL account. Now I'll try to run again. Okay, now I'm not getting any messages. So that means looks like it's good. Okay. So then from MM point of view looks good. Then I'll just remove this text run. Okay, then I'll just execute this one. Then the system is posted the FI document. So this is a FI document which is cleared that the payments. So now the finance people, they are paying this amount to vendor. Clear?
Yep, but Ravindra, I don't remember did I ask that question or not. So basically the test run, whatever you click on that checkbox. So there is test cases inside?
Sorry?
The test check there is a checkbox, right? Test run.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah, the test run.
Okay.
Okay, so what it will test? Like there is something behind that one, like there is some.
It is pre-validating. It is pre-validating
okay.
that if you have all the clear, the documents have any error messages, warning messages are there, it will give the message. Okay.
Okay, so there's conditioner. Okay.
If we have not
If
done
everything looks good, then it won't be display anything, the messages. Then you can post the invoice plan statements.
Okay. And that one also based on the. Oh, sorry, Nita, go ahead.
Continue. Ravindra,
Yes.
if we have not done this test run and we directly execute the material, execute this function.
So
then
there is
what?
nothing happen. See, if you run the text run or if you are running directly, there is nothing happen. If you are running directly, then you will get the directly error message.
Okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is nothing happen. Any other questions?
No, not for me.
Okay. So again for this invoice plan also, if you remember that we did output determination. So here also we can do output determination to generate the output. Okay, how we did for the ERS, evaluated receipt settlement. Here also you can do for the invoice plan, INS. We did earlier we are using ERS, now we are using INS. Okay, for this INS again you need to be maintain the condition records and okay, then you just maintain that condition record, what condition record you want to be maintained and all, you can just maintain the condition records. Okay, then the system will be already, it is already there. Okay, so the condition record, once you maintain that, then you can go and take the printout from. Clear?
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, I want to know more about condition record.
Sorry?
Condition record.
Condition records, if you remember that in the evaluated receipt settlement, we discussed this point. Okay, so why we are taking, because we are doing the automatic settlement, how and vendor knows about that, whether we cleared or we didn't clear the payments.
To acknowledge.
We are informing, we are sending this output, the printout or something, which we are sending to the vendor.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So any questions here?
What T code you have written there for
Sorry?
condition record? What T code was there to condition record?
NACE.
NACE. Okay.
NACE is the design for design. For design NACE. Okay. For output MR91. Invoice output is MR91.
Okay.
For PO ME9F.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
No questions?
No.
So can I go ahead for next one?
Yeah.
Okay, I will try for this one as well. Partial, how you can do. Now, just now we did for the periodic. Now I will try to partial. So in the partial, what will be happen? instead of every month. Okay, I'm just taking here the lump sum amount. So I'm just putting that survey, customer survey. Okay, and one activity it is. Then I'll just put that. Maybe I can put that 1 lakh or $10,000. Okay, it is service. Okay, so now what will be happen here? In this case, what will be happen here? Also, no goods receipt. So you can remove the check box goods receipt, and you can enter the tax code, payment terms. That is common. Okay, then go to invoice plan. Okay, select the partial invoice plan. Okay, so in this case, what will happen if I select the partial invoice plan? Out of this total amount, okay, the system will be divided into the different parts, different percentage. Okay, or you can enter that. Okay, the invoice date when you are planning to do. Then suppose I'm just planning to do on 15th. Okay, I'm just planning to do 10%. Okay, and if I'm just planning to do for next month, okay, I'm just planning to do 20%. Okay, I might be put that today. Maybe I will put that the first date because I want to process the invoice. Okay, I just put that to September 1st. Then I just putting remaining that to the 30, 20, and 10. That is 60. Then remaining 40. So I'm just planning to pay that 40% on November 21st. Okay, so based on the out of $10,000, okay, the PO amount out of $10,000, okay, the 100% amount, the 10% is 1,000 rupees, 20% is 2,000 rupees, okay, 30% is 3,000 rupees, and 40% is 4,000 rupees. Total 4, 3, 7, and 9, 10. 10,000 rupees. $10,000. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
I can put the start date when you want to be planned, the start date and everything. We can just plan that. Okay, so you understand, right? What is the difference between a periodic and partial invoice plan?
Here we are providing percentage of the total amount, and their fixed price was there.
Fixed amount.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just okay. I'm just checking all the other information what it is required, like payment terms and delivery times and everything, which I'm just telling, and I'm just saving that. Okay, so now you can see the purchase order number. This is purchase order number, and if you want to be generate a printout, you can generate a printout. Okay, or you can select directly from here out itself. When I'm just creating the PO, send immediately when it is saving. So I'm just selecting save that option. So that I don't need to be run manually using ME9F. Okay, so I'm just saving this one. PO I saved here. Then I can see that PO was generated. Green color. Successfully processed. So any questions still here?
No.
Okay. So now let's see that any invoice payments are there. Yes, on September 1st, I'm just planning to pay $1,000. So now I can run because there is a one pending invoice needs to be generated. So I will go MRIS and enter the PO number and go to text run and check that if everything looks good or not. Yeah, so there is no messages, so there is no error. So I'll go back, remove the text run and execute. Then the payment financial document was created. Okay, so this 1100 payment will be happen. So 1,000 rupees plus tax. That is 1100. So this payment will be going to vendor. Any questions here?
No.
Any questions? So the invoice itself it's creating automatically in the background. Okay. We don't need to be receive manually the invoice again. Okay, from the vendor. So if you want to be generate again, the printout MR91. You can go MR91 and see that the document number and enter the document number and the output type, then generate the invoice. Clear? Any questions?
No, not for me.
So can I go ahead for next process?
Yep.
Okay. Just a moment. So this is the process which I already explained yesterday. To the last 2 days I just explained. So that is the reason I'm just went quickly. So
Yeah,
might be
I know.
you all understand this process, right? So you don't need to be repeat again. So it is a small process. Okay.
Yeah.
So ERS and ERS and invoice plan. Okay, both are the automatic settlements. Okay, automatic invoice settlements. So no need to be received any invoice here. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So MRIS and MRRL. Okay, the transaction codes you just remember that ERS, MRRL, and MRIS. Okay. If you not remember the transaction code, you can go here. Okay. You can go here part and you check that part. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to the next process. We'll stop this one.